Ohayo minasan. Good morning, everyone. Yatano Hakuya. How's everyone doing? We're gonna continue and probably finish last and first principles today. Hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was preparing for stream and then I got distracted by an Ace Combat video. And I was like, oh, wait a second. Oh, shoot. Apologies. I get distracted quite easily. It should be a quick stream today. Yesterday we only spent, what, 3 hours max? And we talked a little bit, didn't we? This should be quick. Nice and sweet. We'll get to learn more of this German man's PTSD and his ambiguously gay relationship with the fishbowl and the raven. So what happened last time? I stole the key. I stole the core.
After this reset, we need to limit the changes inside the toy box as much as possible.
I stole the core, and now everyone's angry and arguing. Because angry nerds. Let's go.
That is to say, the fewer the people who enter the toy box, the better.
I know, yeah, Enigma feels like he's gotten old and lost his touch. We'll fix that, right? He's not. He's still young and spry. He's still got it going, you know? Still has that spark.
It's best we only send one person.
I'll do you one better. Don't send anyone in and blow it to Kingdom Come.
Thank you, Medicine Pocket. Now shut up.
Researcher Medicine Pocket.
Thank you, Medicine Pocket. Very productive. Now go away. Medicine Pocket rolls their eyes and keeps talking, unfazed by the warning in Ulrich's tone.
Great! A brand new toy box and a brand new chance to fail. Consistently reproducing failed results follows the scientific method too, right?
Actually does.
Seriously, none of us even knows what's in there, and you're saying we should send a single
Vegas.
person in alone? You're totally fine with that, huh? Leaving all those insane pieces and that psycho raven for some unlucky bastard.
Hey, don't call me that, you bitch. No matter how my temperate may be, you can't just call someone a psychopath. You're just angry you're single for life.
But I have to say, I agree with Medicine Pocket.
Medicine Pocket is just
Whoever decides to
angry
enter
he, she, they
will be
cannot get a
risking their
date,
own
alright?
safety.
The only person that gives them love and attention is their puppies. And you know what? Puppies give love and attention to like anybody who's like in their vicinity. So that's a pretty low bar. Medicine Pocket rolls their eyes again, and X and Ulrich have clearly missed the point.
Ugh, what I was saying is that we shouldn't be wasting our brain power on this thing.
It's fine. You're not the one wasting your brain power on it. You are being told to sit out.
We also need to consider the pieces. They may just be data to us.
Tell her
but
you
to
read
them,
Thomas
this is their entire world.
what is
We
that?
must avoid destroying it if we can.
Oh, my dear Ulrich, I'm moved to pieces. If only the real Storm shared your glowing sense of humanitarianism.
If any Miss Andrews calls you a psychopath. Let me Google that just so I don't get in trouble. What is this? Thomas Zaz. This is bad. I'm gonna like get you bonked. Just Hungarian man for indefatigable. Enfant terrible of psychiatry. Iconoclastic critics. The myth of mental illness. What the fuck? No such thing as mental illness. What does he mean by that? What the... Okay, I see what he means. Functional response to the horrors of contemporary life. You're not broken for having maladaptive coping mechanisms. Charts potential path out of a cycle of victimization and helplessness. And doing so emphasize the human capacity for change. Okay, so he's basically like saying, yeah, you're not mentally ill, you're just in a shitty situation, and you learn the wrong coping mechanisms, and there's a way to get you out of there. Okay. I mean, that's a very hopeful and optimistic way of looking at people. But I think modern psychology has shown that's probably not true, just because like there's noticeable like changes in people's brains when they go through trauma. So it's not as if like the trauma it's just like bad developed habits. It's also like it physically affects your brain. So you're going to be, so like if you have some sort of mental illness, it's going to make you more prone to certain types of thinking that, you know, add on to all the brokenness. I will never get mad if you find me weird or bad or gross for saying what I read. It's not you, it's the Canadian upbringing. What the fuck? Yeah, you're not mentally ill, you're just Canadian. Okay. Alright. Campaigning for people to have a right to drugs. Direct connection between brain and mind and possibility of making a mistaken illness or for a mental one. Ah, okay. Okay, no, that person was wrong. Okay, so Saz is like trying to separate the difference between like physical illness and mental illness, saying that like things that we call mental illnesses are actually physical illnesses. Okay. Yeah. So he's... I don't think Saz is a bad dude. Sounds like a pretty reasonable guy. Why are people calling him overquote a crackpot? Okay, yeah. I don't know why you brought up Thomas Saz though. I don't understand what the relevance to this is, but alright. Interesting though. Hisabeth knocks on the table. We love you, Hisabeth. You go, girl.
I have good news. I've tested the communicator's durability.
Honestly, least terrible French person in the world. She just like does not give a damn. I remember when Pointer was like, "You're gonna die," and Hisabeth's like, "Okay." Anyways, if you're not gonna help, go piss off. I love Hisabeth.
Although the tower's effect
She just doesn't
stronger
care.
the closer you get, the unlucky person entering the box will be able to receive outside help up until they enter the tower. If we aren't giving up on that plan, that is.
You're called psychopath.
That's great.
They called me a
But
psychopath.
Assigning 100 people to wash test tubes in a lab isn't gonna make the research go any faster. That's all that communicator's gonna give. A bunch of test tube washers.
Don't say that. If you gave me 10 research assistants who understood the Lane-Emden equation, I'd be pleased no matter what.
Look at that smile! Oh my goodness! I would do anything for this snake lady. She's great, and so are all her sisters. She's great. I love her. For once, Enigma listens. He waits until Hisabeth is done before he speaks.
What I meant is that I will go.
Yeah. I'm very suicidal right now, so I will go.
You're a human, Adler. And at the end of the day, that toy box runs an arcanum.
Thank you for the reminder, Bottle Brain.
Thank you, Enigma. Thank you. Someone needs to tell Elric he's a fucking bitch sometimes. It's like, no shit, I'm human. No shit, it's Arcanum. Oh, my lord. But you know what? Ulrich is just trying to show his own, you know, he's trying to show concern in his own special, what was he called him? Bottle brain way. Enigma's tone is polite, but his expression is grim.
I'm certain you will all provide more help than test tube washing, like capturing arcane fluctuations and relaying the data through the communicator. Besides, I'm the cryptographer here. I doubt any one of you has undergone even a fraction of the cryptographic training required to reverse engineer a key from an as of yet unknown cipher.
Well, I certainly haven't.
I love you, Elizabeth. You're so supportive.
But I believe I understand now. You think Ulrich has a point too. Humanitarian care, no?
That smile! That smile when she closes her eyes. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I didn't appreciate you enough in your own event, but like, you were amazing. Plus, you've got an amazing dress. That is an awesome dress.
Where on earth did you get that impression?
He turns away, but his darkening expression doesn't escape Elizabeth's notice.
All right. You're right. You didn't say that.
She shrugs and clears the way for Enigma. A faint dizziness, it blurs Enigma's vision. Whoa. What happened? Everything has changed. Frowning, Enigma pats his wet coat, sending little streams down into the moonlit water below, assuming that it's indeed moonlight in water.
Whoa! Look at that ball of light in the sky. Huh! I'm starting to like this place.
Oh, okay. Medicine Pocket being kind of scary right now.
I'm afraid that's this toy box's version of the moon.
A giant eyeball. Very cool. He pulls himself upright against the knee-high silver lines and wades unsteadily towards the shore.
Hey, those fir trees over there look like snowflakes.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
All right. I just thought some talk on cock curves might lighten the topic.
Can anyone tell me how to mute this thing?
Thank you. Enigma distances himself from the communicator as another wave of commotion erupts on the other end. A moment later, Ulrich's calm voice comes through. Calm. Okay. Get ready, guys.
Understood. Researcher Pointer and I will strictly control the other's input as requested.
Wait, he's actually calm. I was expecting yelling.
Right. We guarantee we'll only bother you if it's essential.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Love you.
I'll contact you if necessary.
He switches off the communicator, yet the surrounding noise persists.
Who's there?
Marcus? Not far off, a young piece turns around, hands twisted together nervously.
Mr. Enigma?
Didn't expect I'd run into you here, Miss Marcus. Are you reading?
He points at the thin white
Yes,
cuboid in
Mr.
the
Enigma.
piece's hand.
I'm reading a story. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
That's the story? Ah, I understand.
Mm-hmm. It's about legends and people who write history. I haven't finished it yet. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
She smiles shyly. What used to be a book has slowly flattened into a colorless, almost deathless
Is there something I
shape.
can help you with? Quick.
I'm looking for a tower. Do you know where it might be?
It seems a lot of people are looking for that tower. It might be on the other side of the forest.
Why does she keep fox quicking? Is she broken?
Thank you. Miss Marcus, would you like to come with me?
She looks bewildered. The book finally loses the last of its depths and slides from her arms.
I'm waiting for someone. I don't seem to remember who I'm waiting for. Brown.
What is going on? What's happening? What's happening to my cute daughter?
Was she also looking for the tower?
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Oh no, she really is broken.
Fuck.
Enigma hesitates, then crouches to pick up the book for her, but it slips through his fingers, like the moon's reflection slipping from cupped hands. He shakes his head and gives up. It's useless anyway.
I should go, Miss Marcus. Goodbye.
He strides away, the girl's voice follows after him.
Please, careful. There's a fox, brown in the forest, lazy dog.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I feel bad for them. They're just simulated pieces, but... Following the piece's direction, Enigma squints into the distance, White Tower's spire.
How wonderfully eye-catching. What is this? Tantalus's punishment?
Another figure emerges from the shadows.
Danger! Closer, don't any come! Wait, you're...
He knows this researcher. The toy box is pulling from his buried memories.
It's me, a tiny, insignificant cryptographer. It's a pity we've never worked together.
The communicator rings again. Whether it's at the worst moment or the best, he can't decide.
Adler, how bad is it?
He subconsciously reaches into his pocket. The metal tube is cold against his fingers.
Oh, fine. Just a piece who's gone mad.
Don't say that, Enigma. Don't say that. Oh. Okay. Sorry, Ulrich, you're getting benched.
Practice validates theory.
Initiating research on a big unknown opponent. Sampling, analyzing. Kindly make your way into the reagent bottles. We'll shake them to see if you're a solid or a liquid.
What is he trying to do to us?
That almost made me laugh. Unfortunately for you, that is not enough to convince me to cooperate.
What the heck?
Valid data. So obvious.
Enough!
Hey, wait. I can use the ult on the second turn? Dispels all stats down negative status and control effects. Wait, that's so cool.
Just a crossword to solve. Befreie dich von den Grenzen des Geistes.
What the heck? Just chucks a grenade at him.
No written report needed. They should push your management style everywhere.
Get yeeted, bro. Enigma looks up at the tower of the top of the tower for what feels like an eternity. He raises the communicator.
We have a problem. Even after all this walking, I haven't gotten any closer to the Tower of Babel. If anything, it appears to be growing farther and farther away.
That's not a good idea. It's not a good sign. That familiar bitterness.
We're all quite used to the language disorder by now, so that isn't much of a problem. And there isn't much need for him to communicate with anyone. But what does concern me is that moving tower. A brand new variable. What was it again? There was an expression I heard when I was trying to research Keeperina's and Nameday's arcane skills. Oh, that's the one! People can only borrow language. They cannot reach the reality behind it.
We need to start considering the possibility of evacuating Adler early.
Did Ulrich just ignore her?
I doubt he'll agree.
Then prepare to evacuate him by force, if necessary. From what we've seen so far, the situation is far worse than predicted. Not only has the language disorder encompassed the whole toy box, but it's starting to leak out of it too.
Well, that's not going to change even if you leave. Ulrich gestures to Elizabeth. The silver patterns on his uniform are slowly fading. She examines him carefully and reaches a quick conclusion.
Oh, you're right. You have been standing closest to the box.
She exchanges a look with Ulrich and picks up a communicator.
Alright, I'll tell him. Saves the two of you from bickering again. Adler, can you hear me?
I hope you have some good news.
Sorry for what I'm about to say, but I'll keep it straight. The toy box's instability is higher than predicted. We advise you to return early. If you can't retrieve the core soon, we'll have to use our backup plan. Blowing up the box.
Enigma goes quiet for a few
And
seconds.
Bottle Plane agrees with this?
I didn't want this either, but right now, there's no better solution.
Ulrich, what are you saying?
Man, the effects.
Ulrich, what are you saying?
Ooh, this is really cute. I'm gonna screenshot that.
The disorder is spreading to Laplace again. Your time in the box is limited. And according to the LSCC safety management
Okay.
regulations, ensuring your
Hey,
safety
Poke.
is the higher priority.
Oh my goodness, more gay arguing. Enigma takes a deep breath, yet doesn't argue.
I understand. Give me 2 hours. If I don't make any progress, I'll return. Then, we can blow it up together.
Yeah, we'll blow it up together. We'll hold hands too.
2 hours, Adler. We'll do whatever we can to help.
We can make out at the same time.
Researchers X, Medicine Pocket, and Hisabith are currently dealing with the spread of the disorder. I also need to step away for a moment to deal with it. Researcher Pointer is monitoring the toy box's situation. If you run into any danger, be sure to request assistance immediately.
You know, Pointer hasn't really talked a lot this event.
I will.
He looks up again at the white spire, seemingly within reach, yet forever beyond it. Maybe it's just his imagination, but for a moment it felt like he was closer. The journey that follows is too quiet, almost dull. The only thing a neighbor can do is note the changes in the surrounding scenery. This game has such nice visuals. He keeps his eyes peeled, but no other familiars needed, till a heated argument, even for Laplace's standards, breaks out. Like, just look at all these effects and all these assets that they have for every single event. Like, I love Girls Frontline, but they don't have anything close to this. All these wonderful animations. Hey, Sonny! Hello, hello! How are you? Good evening. A researcher and an administrator argue on opposite sides of a desk in a strange yet somehow familiar scene.
I am not redoing the material reimbursement. Then you can choose not to submit it. But I must remind you that the reimbursement deadline is this Friday.
Enigma feels a familiar irritation itch at him as the argument dredges up his own unpleasant memories.
Picrasma extract has extremely potent side effects. The Plus ought to tear down the building and install turf.
What are they arguing about?
Huh?
Why did he pull a gun on him? The researcher suddenly draws a gun on his colleague. Perhaps he doesn't think of him as one.
Are you done? You're wasting Laplace resources.
Oh, jeez, he just killed him. Bang, the staff member drops to the ground. Enigma isn't sure whether he should step forward or do something. Oh God.
Liberation for all the critters in the canteen!
Huh? Before he can decide, a pack of critters pours out from behind the researcher piece and lunges at him.
What on?
Wait, oh my goodness, he's a spy! He's not a researcher, he's a critter! Lord of the Toy Box, quite like its counterpart outside the toy box. While its speech is incomprehensible, it clearly looks angry. Maybe feeding it some dust will help calm it down.
Practice validates theory.
Feel disappointed with GFL? Would be nice to see the money reinvest, yeah.
After I leave, I need to supervise X's experiments on critters more closely.
Is X making, like, human mimicking critters? You gotta wait for your roommate to come home because she doesn't have her keys. What the heck? Unfortunate you don't have an electronic lock, huh?
I don't want to deal with this kind of thing on the outside too.
Small increments of improvements, that's pretty good though. I'll take small increments.
Valid data. Secure channel created.
I have no idea how his barrier works.
Enough!
He's got a big fancy number next to his name though.
Computation check. A flood of information.
Like voice acting even on the filler story events. Yeah, right? I mean, Reverse doesn't do that, but... Well, I guess that's not true. Reverse does, every single event has voice. Never mind. Yeah, Reverse does voice every event.
Valid data. Inherent defect captured.
They just have so many assets. For every event. There's like specific assets. They
No
always put
written
so much
report
effort into the
needed.
cutscenes.
They should push our management style everywhere.
They've gotten a little bit better. They started adding like voice lines to the in-game cutscenes as well, like the battle cutscenes. But it still feels like, I don't know. Like I don't think Reverse makes anywhere near the same amount of money as GFL. But like they put so much fucking effort into everything. Motorcycle Nikkei full modes are nice, but others feel cheap, yeah. And there's so many mini games in Reverse. The communicator's ring. What? Oh my gosh, they're all pixelized. Communicator rings interrupting his mulling. Like, look at this. This is so beautiful. This is just for a single scene. A single node having this special, background and animated eyeballs, right? And they pixelated them now too. Like, I'm sure the pixelation effect isn't that much extra work, but it is work that they did. More sprite varieties, yeah. Kills a sense of immersion on the story. Description is like characters wearing a dress. The sprite doesn't show them wearing a dress, right? Caretaker isn't in the office right now. I don't know where I need to talk to him, but no, he's not there.
We're back. This time the disorder symptoms are visual, nothing too serious. It's a shame you can't see us right now. Gathered around the toy box with symbols floating around our heads.
Enigma pictures in it and can't help but rub his temples.
What's the situation?
Nothing much to report. So, a piece just did something I'm sure we've all wanted to.
He applied for a massive amount of funds?
Elizabeth is... Okay, Elizabeth is so innocent, though, yo. She's so innocent. She's never once had an evil thought in her life, you know? She holds zero pathology towards her fellow researchers.
No. He killed the administrator who asked him to resubmit his invoice. Then led a dozen critters in an attempted uprising.
very extreme. Intéressant.
Now, there's no one here who wants to do anything like that to our colleagues.
Medicine pocket?
To each their own. I'd like to confirm something. You just returned this moment,
GF1
yes?
does that well, yeah.
Was anybody thinking about invoices, the canteen, or anything related to Picasma candy just now?
Hey, why all the questions? Mr. Enigma, this isn't exactly the time for a workplace interview.
He's escaping responsibility. It's all Lex.
Come on, stop the chatter and tell me, quickly.
Oh, you mean you think our observations out here are having an impact in there? Right. The approval you owe me, it's still in the back of my mind. You already got it, right? The bottle of Picasma?
So it was you.
That's the one.
It's always Medicine Pocket. Get out of the room. You're ruining things. His hypothesis is confirmed.
Now, I need you to give me some time. Stay away from the box. Do not observe my movements.
I see. We'll avoid any eye contact with the toy box.
Remember, we have forced evacuation measures in place, Adler.
Thank you, Pointer. Enigma holds his breath and watches. The eyes are gone.
As expected.
Things are returning to normal. The critters slowly disappear, and the blood-covered researcher shuffles back to the desk, now simply some grids.
Hey, pal. Coming through. Sorry. Need to reorganize all these receipts ASAP. You heard him, didn't you? The deadline's Friday. Don't your projects need reimbursements too?
Thanks for the reminder. But my team is still waiting for funding approval.
So it really is just Medicine Pocket's mind messing this up. Get out of here. Get out of here. Your inclusion is not wanted, and it is not helpful.
Must be tough. Hang in there.
He pats Enigma on the shoulder, then limps, toward the far wall where there should be a lab.
Ulrich, I assume you've also come to the same conclusion.
The correlation between the degree of observation and the toy box's abnormalities.
Exactly. Put this down in your report. The reason I made you all leave wasn't because I harbored any ill will toward my colleagues.
Even though I do.
As we all know, every new observer adds a degree of freedom. The higher the degree of freedom, the harder it is to converge at a single point. Someone wants to see a dark room, so they turn on a flashlight. But if 10 people in different corners of the room simultaneously turn on their flashlights, between all the beams of light, not one of them can see clearly. This we understood. But what we failed to account for was the light shining through the window, the people outside the room. Not only do those who enter the toy box increase interference, but so too do those who observe from the outside.
He's already figuring it out.
An astonishing conclusion, Adler. But it's a line of thought worth testing.
So, I guess this whole time he's never gone in, no one has ever gone in alone. And that's why they've always been puzzled. This is actually just like the place for Enigma, the only place for him.
Do you think 2 hours of basic cryptography training would be enough for one of our colleagues to enter the box and take your place?
No need to complicate things. We can cut off communications now.
What did you say?
Goodbye, Ulrich. I'm never speaking to you again.
Turn off the flashlight, and the room will return to its original appearance. Every flashlight, including my own.
Let me remind you again. You're not an arcanist. You can't detect the arcane fluctuations in the toy box on your own.
He doesn't need to.
Yes, I can. Although the effects won't last for long.
Oh, he can. Oh, he's using the Picasma candy! He pops open the metal tube in his pocket.
I still have faith in science, even in an era where rain falls in reverse. It's reliable by nature. Systematic, comprehensive, replicable. As for Arcanum, I may as well make the most of it while it's mine to use. Thankfully, its basic applications don't require deep understanding. I'll ensure my own safety.
A rare silence follows from the other end of the communicator. As the candies drop into Enigma's palm, the reply finally comes.
Of course. You're an exceptional researcher, and our greatest cryptographer.
Whoa, what? Ulrich is being nice. He's been unnaturally nice this event. What's going on? Maybe Ulrich realizes that he might lose Enigma to me. To the Raven Man.
You still have 30 minutes, plus the 2 additional hours we've approved. Best of luck. See you soon, Adler.
Yeah, he's being way too nice.
See you soon, Ulrich.
He nods and hangs up. He's on his own now. Enigma draws a deep breath and closes his eyes. Not to observe, but to sense. Husbands. Hey, Zuni. What's shaking? An unfinished antidote and a trace of test poison to keep Manus Vindicte from using it to cause another tragedy. Oh, so this... Is this not Picasma candy? He's tried it countless times. It should work. He was using it as sleep medication earlier. The taste of Picasma extract creeps up from the back of his tongue. Enigma's 1/4 Arcanist blood briefly awakens. Wait, is this the same stuff that Is this the same stuff that killed his sister? Science carried him to this point where there seemed to be no going forward. Arcanum has allowed him to touch the faint glimmer of light in the cracks. In the deepest dark, there is a soft knock on a brick. I didn't realize that the Picasma extract, it had the same... it was the same stuff as the poison that they used to kill Greta. Is that Mini-Me's? M&M Minis? Oh my goodness. I haven't had M&M's in forever. I should buy some.
What an absurd experience. Using my eyes to gauge the distance. What I saw was a far-off tower and the many difficulties to reach it. That, I realize now, was another result of my observation. Yet the moment I stopped trying to logically deduce its location, lo and behold, here it is.
That's how Arcanum works, baby. Stop, you're hungry and your favorite candy? Oh wow. Learning so much about you. He touches the white wall before him, as if to confirm it's really there.
If Arcanists truly live in a world of such unpredictability as this, it's little wonder many think they have mental problems.
Damn, he's really just saying that, yeah, they're all mentally ill.
Alright. Since everything's been reset, that thieving Raven will likely reappear at the tower, with his shiny contraband in tow.
Hey, don't call me that. I'm not thieving. I don't need to steal.
The only problem is getting inside.
It was mine to begin with. Where a door should be, there is only a wall. Enigma tilts his head back and estimates the tower's height, weighing whether it's worth the climb.
There aren't enough footholds, and I'm not certain whether that structure up there is in fact a window.
He pauses, then lowers his
Open
voice.
Sesame.
The wall doesn't answer, nor does it mock him for trying.
Arcanists can't just make up incantations, it seems. I thought as much. Surely, I don't have to delve into my imagination.
Freaking German sarcasm. Okay, alright. He closes his eyes, still facing the stubborn wall. Such a loser. He's trying his best!
Arcane skills. How on earth do they figure out these things?
No, he never went to Arcanum school! He doesn't know how to cast spells! Come on, you're 1/4 Arcanist, you can do this.
I should have asked for a copy of a basic guide to using Arcanum before cutting off communications. Never mind. The principles ought to be about the same. Focus your mind and let the intensity of your thoughts bore a hole in the wall.
Okay, he's gonna brute force it. Let's go!
Not hoping to turn your thoughts into a sledgehammer, are you?
Hey, it's me! Enigma's eyes snap open. The unchanging darkness is gone. He follows the sound upward. The raven glides down for a smooth landing.
I never expected the ever-logical Adler would have such a wild imagination.
There he is! It's the boy! There he is! It's my representative. Look how dashing he is.
Enough wasting time. Hand it over.
You didn't make all that effort making your way here simply to rob me, did you? Seems Laplace hasn't been so busy these days.
Wait, he's not a piece. He's an actual dude. Have you just been living inside the toy box this whole time? It's the bird! I like the voice actor once again. Sounds similar. Yeah, he's not a piece. He's not an NPC. He's a actual person. How long have you been living in here, man? Guys, have you seen the fan art? That one fan art?
As you can see, your instincts have interfered with our work.
So when did they start making out?
If you enjoy collecting shiny things so much, I'll give you this communicator. Take it, or any other thing you want.
Empirische Urteile. Überhebliche Spekulationen. Ja, so denkst du.
Wait, is he also German? What did he just say? I mean, I know what he says is down here, but like, what language was he speaking?
Und genau deshalb wirst du den Nutzern arkaner Fähigkeiten niemals begreifen.
It sounds like German. That's why you'll never comprehend the use of arcanum skills. Empirical judgments, overly confident speculations.
That's irrelevant.
It is German.
Has the simulation been upgraded? Or are you being affected by corrupted data? The others haven't shared much personal information on Ludwig. Are you German?
Are you German? I still remember, what was it, Chapter 6? When they were in, what was that city called? I don't remember. When they were in Austria-Hungary, right? They're inside the capital of Austria-Hungary, or I think the Austria part of it. And that, I think the police chief was like, "Oh, you wouldn't be German, would you?" He said with utter contempt to Enigma's sister, "You wouldn't be German." Ludwig just mechanically turns his head and fixes his gaze on him. Guys, get ready. It's coming. They're gonna make out. Ulrich is gonna get cucked.
Ich verstehe ganz genau, was du willst.
I understand exactly what you want.
Du bist viele Male in diesen Turm gekommen, ihn zu zerstören. Und diese Farce eines Experiments.
You've come to this tower many times, seeking to destroy it. And this farce of an experiment.
Dann hat sich etwas verändert. Du wurdest neugierig. Wolltest seine Geheimnisse enthüllen. Der natürliche Instinkt eines Forschers.
Then something changed. You became curious. Wanted to uncover its secrets. The natural instinct of a researcher. Ludwig's voice actor is the same as VA's Kave, Ben Balmaceda. Do you mean Ben speaks German? Is he not German? Is Balmaceda not a German name? I guess it doesn't sound like a German name. How's the German? Is it good German? Is it good German?
Doch du wurdest viel zu hastig in deinem Streben und hast begonnen, Dinge zu erforschen, die du niemals zu begreifen hoffen kannst.
But you turned far too hasty in your pursuit, even starting to explore matters you could never hope to understand. A constant stream of words flows from Ludwig's beak.
Enough chit-chat.
Du kannst das Arkanum nicht begreifen.
Du kannst das Arkanum nicht... What? It's fluent German. Oh,
Stop.
Yeah. Nice. He finally understands the source of his discomfort. He has never seen arcane fluctuations before, not until now. Kaka. What was the guy say in the Raven?
Darum kannst du diese Tür nicht öffnen.
Nicht öffnen. Nevermore! Nevermore! Enigma grabs the communicator and throws it at the Raven, who effortlessly dodges. He just like chucks his phone at him. Get down from there, you stupid bird! Oh my goodness. Sonny, what does this mean? Du kannst das Arcanum nicht begreifen. Darum kannst du dies Tür nicht öffnen. What does this mean? Translate, please. Onegaishimasu.
You're the one interfering with my experiment, Researcher Adler. I need the core to help me unveil the mysteries of language.
You don't understand the Arcanum, that's why you can't open the door. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. But why is that an Arcanum spell? I like how like Ludwig's casting Arcanum and freaking Enigma just yeets his phone at him.
In fact, not long ago, I made a rather decent discovery.
Another flap of black wings, Enigma notices the data flowing across them. The silhouette begins to melt away, giving way to the cold gleam of metal beneath.
Was that hypnosis? A curse? Or a prophecy? Or is that nonsense, and yet nothing has come of it? Most likely needs time to activate.
Enigma checks his timer.
There's still half an hour left. Enough time to get you out of my way.
You know? Oh wait, Enigma, you've got a gun! You still have the Luger, use it!
I need the core. It stays here.
Dang, he's kind of badass though. Ludwig is actually kind of badass. I like him a lot. He shall be my representative. Wait, boss battle? Boss battle. Let's see, the ultimate solution. A steel statue made from data, born from a raven's piece's obsession with finding limits of language. Wait, he's a piece. He is an NPC. This isn't the actual Ludwig. Steel statue made from data, so he's not real. He will not tolerate any more mistakes or offenses from outsiders. He acts only on a researcher's instinct, even though that instinct is not his own. Okay, so this is not the real Ludwig. English lines for Ludwig are from Ben Balmaceda and German lines are from Beho Domen. Okay. Naruhodo. Two different voice actors. Exterminate.
This validates theory.
Okay. It's got
Deine
some...
Einmischung ist der eigentliche Beweis dafür, dass die Erschaffung einer perfekten Sprache notwendig ist. Es besteht keinerlei Notwendigkeit, dass wir uns auf diese Weise gegenüberstehen.
What is he talking about? Oberstein? Oberstein? The Obersteins? Oh my goodness. Girls Frontline is leaking out.
Dieser Kern wird es mir ermöglichen, die schmutzigen Fehler der Sprache zu eliminieren und die Shannon-Entropie in ein vollkommenes Gleichgewicht zu bringen.
This core will allow me to eliminate the dirty flaws of language, bring the Shannon entropy to perfect equilibrium.
Keine Abhängigkeit mehr von Kontext oder Erfahrung. Keine Mehrdeutigkeiten oder Missverständnisse mehr.
No more ambiguities or misunderstandings.
Wenn die Entropie ihr Minimum erreicht, kann durch Sprache eine wahrhaft präzise und tiefgreifende Form der Selbstexpression
music
erreicht
is
werden.
great.
Und so wirst du schließlich vollständig begreifen, was ich beschrieben habe.
If you just surrender the core, there would be no reason to fight. Ich werde mir dein weiteres Geschwätz nicht mehr anhören.
Yeah, he's talking like a main character. Yo, I don't know what's going on. This boss model looks a lot like, you know, brutalist structures you'd find in like I don't even know if it's brutalism, but it's definitely the sort of stuff you'd find in like, I don't know, Cold War art between like East and West Germany. This is a very, I don't know, it feels like a very Cold War aesthetic. That sort of era.
Computation check. A flood of information. Damn it! The data is destabilizing. The disorder is spreading.
You're attempting to grasp something you cannot comprehend through the constrained lens of decryption. It's nothing but a futile attempt to increase entropy.
Why does he keep bringing up entropy?
Alles, was du tust, ist die Realität immer weiter von dem zu entfernen, was du dir vorstellst.
What is he talking about?
Valid data. Secure channel created. Enough!
Right, see you.
Just a crossword to solve. Befreie dich von den Grenzen des Geistes.
Gotta say, this boss battle is so aesthetic.
Valid data. This one's hard to miss. Enough!
Am Ende bist du nichts weiter als ein weiteres Datensegment. Unfähig, dich an diesem Ort der Entropie zu erhalten.
What is Ludwig talking about?
Die Konsequenzen kollidierender Daten. Ich sollte besser einige stabile Datenübertragungskanäle einrichten. Zum Glück habe ich noch etwas Zeit. Just a crossword to solve. Befreie dich von den Grenzen des Geistes.
I like that they've gone full German. They just don't speak English anymore. It's great. It's great.
Valid data. So obvious.
A lot of gacha and dubs these days. Just going to their native languages. I like it. I like it a lot. We're internationalizing.
Exhausting the possibilities. A flood of information. Enough!
And also Ludwig's boss, I don't even know what you call it. The boss sprite in the animation just looks so good. These effects all look amazing. I have no idea what's going on in Enigma's ult, but it looks cool. Take this holy hand grenade of science.
Enough!
Oof.
No written report needed. They should push our management style everywhere.
The fortress crumbles. The metal dissolves like foam. Ludwig twitches on the ground. Oh shit, he killed me! He spreads his wings and struggles into an upright position. Data flashes in his black eyes.
My data? You've utterly destroyed it.
Yeah, use the power of a gun.
We both know the box will reset. And you'll go back to your chattering, Raven.
Ah, yes. The pieces exist in a world that may be reset. One might think their lives are full of opportunity and that everything is recoverable. But under special conditions, these pieces can also die.
What do you mean?
The core's contents have the ability to interfere with everything around it. It can tear your mind apart, even scramble your data into a jumbled mess. Opening its protective shell won't bring you the results you're looking for. Ludwig already paid the price for his curiosity. His experiment failed, and his mind was imprisoned here. It wasn't until a short while ago that he finally departed.
Okay, so the real Ludwig somehow escaped. Did they pull him out somehow?
I am merely a segment of leftover data, an attempt to warn other curious minds to stay well away from danger.
You mean to say your actions came from good intentions? Care to explain that incantation of yours? It still hasn't taken effect.
It was meant to change your mind, to prevent you from comprehending the arcane presence here. In stopping you from entering the tower, you would be protected from the madness and ruin that awaits. There's no need for you to go the way of the other pieces who came here, breaking down piece by piece, until you eventually vanish into nothing.
Wasn't Greta constantly trying to reach this tower as well? And every time she always reached it. Last time she left a badge. His feathers begin to fall, more symbols flickering across his body.
But you needn't worry. It won't be long until my arcane skill ceases to function.
I've never had the opportunity to work with Ludwig. But based on your simulation of him, I can guess he's a stubborn, conceited, curious, egotistical fellow.
Oh, not really. Just a raven cursed with knowledge, trying his best to protect those who come after.
A typical Laplace employee.
I was waiting for that.
You're unhappy.
He studies Enigma with eyes that no longer shine.
No. I was only thinking that perhaps there should be someone who helps bear the risks and makes decisions on behalf of these geniuses.
But you're also a genius.
Working alongside colleagues with no understanding of lab safety protocols comes at too great a price. Having a branch director go missing for so long must have certainly affected productivity.
Ludwig catches the anger in his words and the trace of grief beneath it. He tries to move past both.
But you and I have never worked together.
Enigma checks his timer again.
We've been colleagues for the last 10 minutes.
You're not going to heed my warning, are you? You're still going to remove the core to satisfy your curiosity.
I am going to take it. Because I want Laplace to remain a place for people like you. Someone has to do something.
Ludwig nods.
What a coincidence. Some of the previous pieces who came here said a similar thing.
Greta?
Their data was also destroyed. Unless new data is uploaded, they'll never appear in the box again.
But Greta's already...
I'm not entirely sure what to call it. I hope you'll forgive me for presuming it as death, which, I believe, is precisely what I'm experiencing now.
He's awfully calm about the whole dying thing.
Farewell, my colleague. I wish you all the best.
Aww. Ludwig vanishes into the air, and on the wall behind where he has stood, a door appears.
Farewell.
Aw, I feel bad for him. Enigma approaches the door. Oh, is that the last we'll see of Ludwig? He seems like such an interesting character. Beware, the dangerous bird may still be at large. Missing bird poster. Ludwig, race arcanist. His head resembles that of a raven. Arcane skill. Ludwig can use language to influence people's thoughts. If you hear him use an imperative sentence directed at you, cover your ears immediately. Do not listen to him. You cannot realistically resist its effects unless you can think without words. Oh, so you have to have aphantasia to fight him. Time of disappearance. Officially confirmed missing during personal checks after the 9th storm. So, like, if his, like, stuff affects you more if you use words in your mind, that means people who have, like, overactive minds, like people who have, like, you know, the brain worms, he works, like, extra hard on them. His fucking bird beak works extra hard on people who have brain worms. Oh, that's scary. Considering the type of people who play this game probably all have brain worms. If you find Ludwig or Raven that might be him, please contact the nearest chief level personnel. That endless green. One amongst countless in the world, one that only belongs to your memory. All for nothing.
Next time a colleague disappears without a trace, they'd better leave behind more clues first. Not even a crack. This isn't drawn on, is it?
This is the only path.
No visible locks. No signs of arcane skills either.
Prove yourself, knock it open. But to whom?
Greta's been here. She found a way through. There must be a way.
Highly effective against autism! Oh my god. Why surrender everything about yourself to something else? Flashback?
Researcher Adler? Researcher Adler, how are you? We've all been quite concerned about your condition.
Enigma ignores the voices
results
calling
of our
from outside.
investigation into the storm have arrived, and everyone's fighting to form research teams. This might be a bit presumptuous, but we'd like to invite you to join us.
Just another group of people who believe
You
science can
probably
explain
don't remember,
everything.
But during a cryptography lecture at the University of Göttingen, you said every puzzle has a solution, and that if there is no answer, it's just because we haven't figured out the rules yet.
Just some
This is
seekers who
just
think
like
they can
that.
solve it
A
all.
crossword puzzle that nobody's ever solved. We'll be entering new territory. The first to research the storm.
And if you remember, like, the beginning, when we first met him, he was in a deep depression. He'd locked himself away for like 10 years, just not doing anything, because he thought that the storm was impossible. That the storm had removed all sense of logic from the world.
And we'll be the first to find a solution, to figure out the truth.
He stares at the crossword before him, the letters and its squares drowned in ink so thick they're ineligible. And just like the storm, covering everything with no pattern at all. Is this really a crossword though, if everything is just an open grid?
A solution that can be overturned at any time by the appearance of an inexplicable presence? Only a fanatic would find joy in all this. At least they finally have some evidence that gods are real.
Yeah, he thought that science had been destroyed by the storm.
I hear they've given you a nickname, Bruderherz. Enigma. You must admit your colleagues have quite a sense of humor. And taste, if you ask me.
She sets down a stack of files. What's that sound? What is that? Clock? No, it's a ball. He's playing with a bounty ball.
You may be helping with some decoding work in here, and somehow turned me into your personal news and paper delivery girl. But this house isn't a laboratory, nor your dorm, and it's certainly not an emergency shelter. There is no harm in returning to a normal life.
I'm listening.
No, you aren't.
Enigma sighs and sets down the squash ball in his hands.
All right, fine. I'll say what you want me to say. How's the situation outside, Kreta? Everyone must be very busy. They've given up on sending smart robots to my door, and they haven't asked me to join their various research teams for quite some time. Has the Storm research had any new breakthroughs? Is everyone in high spirits? Busy coming up with great ideas?
She's quiet for a moment, then shakes her head slightly.
Another storm hit. It was sudden. I heard there were researchers gathering data outside. They didn't make it back in time. The situation as a Foundation isn't much better.
He wants to slam his fist on the table. Instead, he just pushes the papers aside, exhausted.
Is that so? I see.
There must be a reason. Something that has driven you here, to stand before this door. To demand a response that has never come. Self-expectations.
I've attended lectures at Laplace. Their researchers firmly believe they can discover the truth. It's utter conceit. But that's the way it should be.
Others' expectations.
I'll take up that role and do what you've been nagging me to do. I'll take care of those pesky committees. But just so you know, I'm not doing this for the higher-ups who look down on us, but for the people who look up to us from below.
A wish to change everything.
Because I want Laplace to remain a place for people like you.
Yeah, people like Medicine Pocket. Oof.
Someone has to do something.
Can you imagine where could Medicine Pocket exist except for Laplace, right? They'd just be tortured anywhere else. He has never truly looked at this door. Difficulties and obstacles are common research. For the first time, he takes a few steps back to get a clear look at this old enemy. The one he has been wrestling with for a long time, as long as he can remember.
I should have done this a long time ago. No. No need to speculate on how the past could have gone. There's an excellent opportunity. Right here and now.
The Picrasma extract is wearing off. His heartbeat bounds in his ears as everything he perceives slowly returns to what it was.
Everything inside the toy box changes with observation. It faithfully recreates my every thought, perception, and idea.
Maybe it's the side effects of the extract. Maybe it's the absurdity of what he sees, and how unsurprising it all is. A searing pain rises behind his eyes.
Turns out, there was no wall around the door after all.
An unknown darkness engulfs him. He steps forward with ease. He just walks around the door. The place where his toy box journey began. It's the Windows XP background! Every journey began at this field. He recognizes the feeling of grass beneath his boots. Guys, it's... Windows XP hasn't been invented yet. They've never reached past 1999. Guys, Enigma invented Windows XP. Let's go.
Back where I started. Not bad.
Parting the blades, he makes his way towards the center. The cord rests there in the grass, waiting for the next stubborn seeker to pick it up.
The core can read one's thoughts and make the toy box manifest whatever one desires most. I wanted to create a language without limits, a language everyone could understand and use. And so, it rebuilt the Tower of Babel for me. It is far too powerful. If you take it, you'll be engulfed by it. Something I don't want to happen. But It's clear you've made your decision. I'm powerless to stop you. I can only wish you the best of luck, and hope you stay true to your convictions. If I had the time, I'd like to have witnessed what it creates for you.
There's an endless green in the countless places. Maybe it's the mountaintop he once reached. Maybe it's the graveyard he can't bring himself to visit. Maybe it's the open field in front of the Laplace building. All he wanted was to return to that first field of grass.
All right. Adventure's over.
There's a note on it.
It's created a new code under my observation. A familiar, basic code.
Das Seistallede Messerschüst in End.
And a hint. Das Zeitalter der Menschen ist zu Ende.
The age of humans has come to an end. That's what he said before. He reads the words under his breath. This is as close to reality as a simulation gets, replicating appearance, language, and thought. The data does its job, producing the most reasonable results it can. In the real world, there is a note just like this in his drawer, taken from that pioneer's journal. She found the answer, even here in the simulation. No, this is what Greta said. Proof that she will walk this path every time, without exception. A prophecy written in data.
Arcanum.
This is the Arcanum? Wait, this event has been a bit of a... Well, it's not a slow burn, but... It started very frenetic, right? The very first node. And it became a little bit slow, but then... I don't know, this one's just really nice. Hey Erica, hello, hello. Divide. There was once a divide between the two. It was life, it was death. It was a bout of rain. Those who came after questioned the nature of the divide. It was bloodline. It was reason. It was a flash of insight. A brave soul leaps across and turns to look back at the divide. He sees a door never meant to be opened, and an imaginary wall. He's believing! He's believing, guys! Am I? I'm doing pretty good. Are you? Well, I'm very happy.
The Visionaire cipher. A multi-layered application of the Caesar cipher.
I'm very happy with the story so far.
In this scenario, using Kazeski's test to reverse engineer the key from known ciphertext is the most suitable approach. Usually, the key isn't particularly long. It was most likely repeated to generate this ciphertext.
Temperature not dropping. Oh, is it really hot where you are?
Simply find the repeating character sequences and use the distance between them to infer the key's length. It must be a multiple.
He hasn't worked on something like this in a long time. A simple puzzle. Simple enough that he once walked his family through it as a clever little trick.
Where did I put that German letter frequency table? First, calculate the index of coincidence. Then, try each possible key combination in order. Laplace's computers must operate at remarkably high speeds. All that remains, then, is to pick out the plaintext with the most meaning.
Artificial sun somewhere. Oh, 37! That is warm.
Done.
He picks up the device.
And to think this is the answer generated from my observation.
He just grabbed the whole core out of the toy box? Or is he still inside the toy box?
I'd expected it to be something far more mundane, like squash or answer.
Enter the correct letters into the core. Zukunft. Zukunft. What does Zukunft mean?
Zukunft.
The metal melts into a soft liquid, and the indecipherable symbols fall away. He has solved it, and his reward is an unbearable truth.
This is...
He can no longer see the arcane glow, yet the burning behind his eyes returns all the same. His vision blurs, his arms begin to tremble. Everything around him collapses inward, like a crushed cardboard box.
These intense arcane fluctuations. I've seen them before. Verdammt. First, I need to...
Wait, it needs a pen and paper. The metal returns to its original form. The secret was revealed for only a moment, but that moment was enough. The lock isn't there to keep knowledge in. It's there to protect those who too ignorant to survive it.
I must have seen something like this before.
Ludwig is unsurprisingly right.
Yes. It was when they tried to read that incantation aloud.
It's the same as the circle. The first circle. Un something circular, right? The thing you will remember until the day you die. Yeah, they were able to make the umbrella out of it. Enigma's fingers fly across the keys.
High concentrations of asymmetrical nuclide R were detected in certain locations. Upon inspection, these concentrations were not correlated with any external factors.
I like how they're tying this all back to the previous stories. The miraculous knot. The first thing you'll remember till the day you die.
These locations did not follow any particular distribution pattern, nor did they overlap with the results of our geological surveys.
I like how everything seems like they're always going closer towards the answer. Everybody between Laplace, between all the researchers at the Foundation, between our main character, Burton, they're all racing closer to the answer. Between Matilda's mother as well. Spoiler? Maybe.
Based on our current research, the arcane fluctuations at these locations are similar to those of an activated Hoffman knot, both sharing the same tremor frequency.
There's constant movement. Yeah, everything feels connected. That's what I really like. And that they're continuing to bring back old ideas.
Some posit this as a blessing of sorts, resulting from the worship of a supreme existence. For example, the School of Aperons believe in the Boundless One, spared them from the effects of the storm.
Right? And like everyone... How do I say it? Everyone is moving on their own towards, a singular point, I guess. It's just really nice to see. All of 3.x correlate to something from 2.x.
And Miss Amundsen's self-described worship of the Mother Spirit is most likely connected to the mutation she underwent. All of these locations had records of relatively extended periods of deity worship.
It's God. The answer is God.
Supreme existence? Deity? If there were a unifying theory to describe the entire universe, even these so-called gods would be scientifically explained.
Glad Semmelweis shows up, yeah. Only for a little bit, though. Puppets manipulated by invisible strings. Yeah, in string theory then, even the gods would be just another element, right? Enigma leans forward, head bowed. He stares at the cold metal core in his hands. Doubt and mockery harden into anger, which then instantly morphs into something stronger. Curiosity.
What a helpful little assistant you are.
Technically, the gods are kind of fraudulent. Yeah, what was it? The one from
The
Aperin.
news you brought back was very interesting, Simone.
Aperin only had power so long as people believed in Aperin. right? The concept of flame is only a 5-star.
Madame Z has always maintained a cooperative attitude toward Laplace. It should have come as no surprise to you.
Oh yeah, Simone, I forgot that you left with Lucy. I wonder if she'll be playable someday. The glowing bar of her eye flickers. This is the latest expression Madame Lucy has learned, roughly the equivalent to a human wink. Data analysis shows it can lighten the mood and convey warmth, making it particularly well suited for conversations between friends.
I did not expect Laplace would receive such unique research materials. The details contained in the core of that toy box have created a new basis for greater exploration and research into the storm. Perfecting the immunity ritual has become a more likely possibility. The report also mentions that researchers Adler and Medicine Pocket collaborated to develop an antidote for Picrasma extract. I did not use the wrong names, correct?
Correct. Your data loss has alleviated considerably. Although a significant portion of data still remains irrecoverable with our current abilities, it's only a matter of time until we find a solution, Madame Lucy.
Good. Then, I will apply for some even more complex research tasks when the time comes.
Hey, I just thought of something. So earlier before, right, in the Paris event, the Manus were using Felicienne. They were trying to revive her by, having her taking over a living human's body. But if the Foundation's currently working on research towards putting a person's data memories into a body to revive them, why can't they just use a robot body? It's data already, isn't it? If it's data, then they can put it in a robot. They don't have to steal a human's body. They don't have to steal from someone who's already living. They can just build a robot and install the memory data into the robot. Racism. They want pure Arcanist bloodlines. The Foundation? Should be playable if she stopped going to the suitcase to oil Lucy up.
I have finished composing a response to researcher Adler's letter. First, the antidote is undoubtedly an invention with immense practical value, allowing Picrasma extract to be used to greater effect.
Well, even just to make sure people don't get poisoned to death.
However, their testing methods went against regulations. They have violated Articles 51 and 106 of the Laplace Laboratory Code of Conduct.
Well, guess who they learned that from,
While I congratulate researcher Adler on his official appointment as director, I must also warn him that he will appear on this month's public notice board for these violations.
The Foundation has anti-Arcanist attitude. Plus, and I quote, make Paulina racist. It's Jay's sister. Yeah, I know Foundation has anti-Arcanist attitudes, right? So I don't see why they don't just put, if you're going to bring people back, they're probably going to start with Arcanists. And they're probably going to put them in robots. That's what they're going to do.
In other words, everyone will see his appointment and his breach of regulations announced side by side.
You seemed awfully nonchalant about this.
Based on my estimates, this has a 92% chance of occurring, approaching certainty.
Simone smiles.
There is something else I do not understand. Does Laplace currently have a large surplus of paper? All this information could have been relayed via communication device.
They don't mind turning them into dolls. I know. I remember Jay's event. It was I really liked it.
It's generally considered that letters are a more formal form of notice. Any other thoughts on his appointment? Would you like me to monitor researcher Adler's performance during his first 3 months as director?
He's not an intern, all right. He's not a new hire.
There is no need to scrutinize this specific matter, Simone.
A barrel sequel? I don't know. I kind of all I can think of when I remember Barrel's story is like, man, what a bitch. What a terrible mother. Another flicker of her eye, she runs her fingers over the desk on the letter on the desk.
I am still functioning. Thus, there are still people who seek answers to the world's unsolved mysteries.
She could stop being a
those who
deadbeat like
work
Igor.
to uncover its unknown principles.
Well, that would be a start.
We continue to walk the path of progress.
Dude, man, Matilda is just like a couple years away from mental breakdown. When she realizes her mom's a deadbeat. Wait, what was that? Don't look back in anger. Supposedly this is the ending. Or maybe it's not. A very short event.
This is a very thorough report, and knowing where you stand, it's safe to say Laplace won't be facing many more problems for the time being.
She flips through the files and nods.
Our research will continue until we uncover the truth behind the toy box. After we establish the toy box research group, I'll be sure to submit more detailed reports of our results. What you have there is far from our final conclusion on the subject, or on our collaboration with the Foundation.
So in the end, what did they get out of this? I guess he's using the core now as his cipher, right? But what actually happens now? I know, like, whatever he wrote in the report, it means that Laplace can secure its independence from the Foundation, but what exactly is in it? Between compromises, the soon-to-be director has learned how to hold his ground. Oh, right, they wanted to make a pre-storm protocol, right? Ulrich's pre-storm protocol, but I don't know, I'm a little bit confused.
Anyone who gives the final answer without careful consideration is either a gambler or a cheat. I'm glad to see your prudence and rationality as a researcher remain as dependable as ever. Of course, I'm even happier you finally decided to be more than just a researcher.
I'm sorry, but even now I still don't fully understand your decision.
Yeah, it's politicians. You're a politician. Congratulations, Enigma. You're a politician now.
I also have one more condition.
Go ahead.
Before my appointment is officially announced, I want to meet with the Timekeeper.
Oh.
The Foundation's stance is not fully representative of the Timekeepers, is it?
Under the framework of a new bill, the Timekeeper and her team do enjoy a greater degree of autonomy.
An answer that is both ambiguous and clever. Such autonomy still falls within the Foundation's legal framework.
Regardless, this isn't a difficult request to fulfill. Laplace's research findings have made many major contributions to the Timekeeper's operations. Rebuilding trust during this period of turmoil is essential.
You've become quite proficient at all this. And I'm just finally starting to get used to it.
Maintaining Laplace's independence, meeting with the Timekeeper. Is there anything else?
Enigma is quiet for a moment.
Before the Foundation requests the details of any of Laplace's research, they must inform me what it will be used for. Can you accept this?
The Foundation has never deliberately concealed anything from Laplace. We've always guaranteed your right to know.
Yes, but the reasons they provide could easily be half-truths. or arrive late. I don't mean to make your life difficult, but you know better than I the reality of how the Foundation operates. Judging by your reaction, you can't make that promise. I expected as much.
She neither confirms nor denies it.
I have no other requests.
All those endless meetings finally proved their worth. The strategic concession, a classic amongst expert negotiators. Not meant to get anything so specific, but to make a point.
Very good.
She pauses.
You'll be notified of the official appointment within a week, after which it will be announced to every department. Hopefully, we won't run into any trouble.
She glances around the room.
You have a lot of paperwork ahead of you. Why not start with a tidy up? Some advice from someone with experience. Those paper stacks tend to shrink after a little organization.
Resorting to psychological suggestion?
If it gets the job done.
Madame Z walks through the door, then turns to say goodbye.
All in all, congratulations to you, Adler, and to Laplace. You've secured a positive future for this place.
She leaves. Enigma, standing surrounded by walls of files, sighs. Hey, Sonny. We killed the bird, man. Sad. Enigma stops outside the meeting room door.
Marguerite.
Oh my god, it's the evil woman. I heard she's evil, but I don't know. Can you really look at a woman like this and say she's evil? Laplace is a massive institution, and as such, they rarely cross paths. Last time they'd exchanged only a brief nod. It takes a moment to study her. A cold metallic gleam runs through the center of her dress, like a butterfly emerging from a dark cocoon of torn fabric and flesh.
I've seen your research. Not half bad.
She wears an impeccable smile.
Thank you, Mr. Adler.
I don't know, is she French?
And congratulations.
Brave but sufficient. He doesn't want his first act as director to be tearing an irreparable rift through the Laplace.
Go on in, Mr. Adler. Everyone's waiting.
I thought she wasn't a member of Laplace. Didn't she get kicked out or something? Oh shoot!
Happy birthday!
Wait, what? Well, the medicine pocket is still staring at the toy box. What is this? Ulrich's smiley face! So he can make regular expressions. Elizabeth just being wholesome as usual. She is very pretty, yeah. Party poppers go off with a bang. Colorful ribbons rain down over Enigma. It is cute.
What the hell are you all doing?
None of this is what he'd expected. It was supposed to be a brief meeting, but the moment he opened the door, control slipped away from him entirely.
It's a celebration, Mr. Enigma, for your birthday. And for your appointment as director, of course.
X isn't even in the frame. Poor guy.
Today isn't my birthday.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You can celebrate it early.
Whose idea was this?
The most important thing is today is a day worth celebrating.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I think she's the most into this.
There's cake. Is that dairy cream? Or something plant-based?
Comes evil dog. Elizabeth pulls another party popper. The sharp smell halts the snake's investigation.
Wait.
Our readings have shown higher concentrations of cortisol and adrenaline in the air.
High cortisol? No, we gotta do a low cortisol dance.
We've all been under pressure lately. You most of all, Adler. Your index is higher than anyone else's. A celebration like this gives everyone a chance to relax, which in turn will make them all the more productive with the upcoming workload.
No need to mention that last part. A thoughtful theoretical justification for the party. Courtesy of Ulrich.
Well, this is a birthday party, isn't it? Make a wish, Enigma. What's that? You want me to make one on your behalf? Well, if you say so.
Oh my god. Evil dog for sure.
I wish, more than anything in the world, for my approval form to pass today, I need to sample the outer material of the toy box.
She's annoying, I love her, yeah.
Your plasma consumption research already jumped the queue.
Yeah, he, she, they, him, his, her,
toy
them.
box.
Very, very cool. Very, very evil. Very, I hate this person. They're really annoying, honestly. But they're good like that. Never change. Medpoc, my king. My king, queen, prince, princess, jester. They are evil and I love them, yeah. Your plasma consumption research already jumped the queue. Love that Medpoc doesn't give a shit about his pronouns, yeah. Call him whatever. Medpoc is Medpoc. So. Alright, let them have that. They have no friends, so it's fine. Medicine Pocket rolls their eyes and just towards the toy box on the table anyway.
Hey, step away from the box. No.
This is the only place where Medpoc can exist. Anywhere else, they'd just be living hell daily. They complain, but this is the only place they can live. If Laplace lost its independence, like, can you imagine what they'd be like, Medicine Pocket, you have to research this thing, and you have to get it done now, and these are assistants who you have to work with. Medpoc deserves better. I think everybody else deserves better than to have to work with Medpoc. This party seems to have given these geniuses an excuse to run wild. I like that, the metaphor with the door, right? Before, if you guys remember, Adler was constantly having these nightmares about this door he couldn't open. And it was the door to, like, the geniuses. The door that only geniuses could open. And then in the end, he realized that he could just walk around the door. There was no wall around the door. Meaning, I guess, like, the meaning of it was that you don't have to be a genius to work at Laplace. You don't have to be a genius to get shit done. And even though Adler is brilliant, like, you don't have to be an arcanist, I guess, is what they're trying to say. You don't have to be an arcanist to work here. Enigma's limited? I don't know if he is limited, but I have him. Probably go back to uni about the Medicine Pocket. Takes hours to download the game. It'd be a revolt pretty soon with how chaotic and arcanist heavy Laplace is compared to SPF. Hey there, Yasha. Hey. You'd have to be mentally ill and broke.
Listen up.
Every limited eventually gets rerun. He raises his voice, helpless, and his brilliant colleagues finally spare him a moment of their attention.
As you all know, I will be serving as Laplace's director.
Yeah. He'll be the king of this circus. X gives an approving whistle.
Sans blague, you don't say.
Sacre bleu!
We were hardly surprised by the decision. You'd already been doing the work for quite some time.
Damn, that's crazy. They're making you director? Wow! Deadass?
All this goes to prove that, even though you needed some time to adjust, Madame Lucy's judgment was correct.
Weren't you, like, very opposed to this in the beginning? Though he'd prepared a few words, he now finds himself thinking carefully about how a leader ought to express themselves.
I suppose I've well and truly picked up some useless habits.
Well, I guess, like, nobody starts out as a leader, right? Enigma has to learn to be one. He's serving, go king, love him, and his husband. No, it's the Birdman may have died, but he'll be back. He'll be back. All right. We're gonna change things.
And Anything else you want to say, Director?
They only had 10 minutes together, but in those 10 minutes, they had the highest compatibility of anyone in this game. Birdman, Lucy, absolutely Birdman. 100%. Psychologically speaking, they're a handful, but they all share the same belief. Science. He abandons the speech.
In short, I will do my best.
No speech
Until
needed.
we find someone better suited for the job.
Such an enigma thing to say. That is such an enigma thing to say. The end, though. But apparently there's more. Screenshot, don't worry. You can just download that photo. You can download that. Do you think the sentence before shows that he knows Margarita is Lorenz Butterfly? Does he not know? Oh!
Diejenigen, die nicht vom Sturm geholt werden. Wohin gehen sie, wenn sie sterben?
Damn, he's handsome. And he's got a very sharp chin. So, oh, maybe he doesn't know. I thought Lorenz Butterfly, like the Lorenz Institute, right? It's a different place, right? Is she like moonlighting?
Eine Frage, die noch immer unbeantwortet bleibt.
Where does someone go when they get washed away by the storm? A question that remains to be answered. A black and white grid of crossword puzzle.
Ich glaube nicht an die Existenz von Göttern, noch an irgendeinen Himmel.
I don't believe in the existence of gods, nor in any heaven or hell.
Ich wünschte, du könntest mir deine Antwort geben, Greta.
I wish you could give me your answer, Greta.
Ich wünschte, ich könnte dich
I wish I could ask you myself.
selbst fragen.
So, you sound so sad here. He rests his finger on the trigger. Don't do it, man. You got so much to live for.
Bang.
It wasn't loaded?
The age of humans has come to an end. But you can continue living.
Aw, thanks, big sis. A fine pistol, a birthday gift. But he's putting it away, huh? A beginning.
In our new age.
Our new age. We're also arcanists. We can all be arcanists, even if we don't have arcanum in us. I don't know. He didn't do it because when he saw her when entering the room, he talked about the outfit and him not wanting to start chaos. So you think he does know. Okay. He's Austrian and the director of the English VA studio. Voice actor in German for Enigma is definitely not German, but he does speak German very, very well. He's Austrian. You wouldn't be German, would you? I still laugh at that so much. I don't know why. The Austro-Hungarians like racism to German, whereas like in North America we think Austria and like Germany is like the same thing. like what is it? North Americans cannot tell the difference at all, right? I'm happy we've got some German stuff now in reverse. Very honored. 6 and 7 were pretty German. I mean, 6 and 7 were 6, 7 was more Austrian, Hungarian, right? Out of 10, do not compare us. Out of 10, I don't know. I see Enigma is like one of my favorite characters in the game, bar none. I would not say this is as good as 6. I think 6 was like really good. 7 was a little bit rocky, but then it was also really, really, really good. This is a character event. It's really short, too. It's only 14 nodes, but I think the quality was quite high. I think they could have done like they could have made some of the hype moments more hype, But overall, I just like all of the Laplace characters. They're all so kooky and weird and stupid. They're all like... And Medicine Pocket is just the world's biggest chud. Right? Saving the Italian patch for Schneider. All right, we can have humans, right? We're allowed to have humans. We have like 3 other human characters so far. They could add Schneider back. But how could they? Maybe it won't be, it'll be Schneider, but it won't be Schneider. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll be like reversed Schneider. It'll be like a new character that's similar to Schneider. You know, their reincarnation. Duncan. Who the heck is Duncan? I'm half Swiss, half Italian, but lived in Germany all my life, so I don't know. 3 in 1. I guess I have a similar background as well. I have a somewhat comparable background as well, yeah. Who the heck is Duncan? Hot 60 years old. It's not Igor, is it? Do you know Duncan? Oh wait, is that the Brazilian grandpa? His voice actor is really... His voice actor is kind of hot, actually. His voice actor looks exactly like him. Notice in today's party, to everyone in the Space Monitor project team, there's a celebration party this Saturday. Don't forget to wear your best clothes. Elizabeth. Resin Pocket has invented a new Picrasma candy dessert. It has a beautiful circular shape. Everyone is welcome to try it. 37. 37. Oh, yeah. Due to a... Wait, 37? Due to a venue conflict, this week's Nautica meet and greet has been moved. Why does Nautica have her own meet and greet? Yazra. Study on Picrasma as a coffee substitute safe for human consumption has been up. I don't think we should use Picrasma as a coffee substitute. Swinsong is taking me out to buy proper clothes for the party. The office will be empty today. Oh my god, Kipperina wasn't here! Kipperina wasn't here! She is a member of Laplace though. We didn't see her at all. Must have been on a field mission with Winsong. I didn't expect it to be so far. I'll be there on time. Name day! My appointment as director of LSC will officially take effect this Saturday, Adler. During the Space Monitor project team celebration. Just remember to come. Oh, this is for the Space Monitor team. The dress code is just another one of Sylvie's flights of fancy. Yeah, Elizabeth just likes partying, I guess. She's a part of Laplace. Name day is peak. Name day is peak. I love that guy. He's just trying to do his best. You know, the big brother with like trust issues. And everyone's like, oh my god, Name Day, you're so reliable. And Name Day is like, please don't get close to me. I don't want to feel. Waiting for the added character name 6-7, please no. Storm Mr. Carson. Who's Mr. Carson? Oh, the butler. Why'd you make me remember that? I still remember. Oh my god. Our little lady crying about Mr. Carson. No. They kept name gay and he's not gay. They missed someone yet they kept name gay. Who'd they miss? No mention of showing of Eagle. Was Eagle a member of Laplace? I don't remember. I've never seen Eagle in any story. Nautica is just a scientific anomaly, and Laplace goes crazy for that kind of thing. Remember when I got him back in P5? Back-to-back P5 and accidentally P1 Elizabeth, even though I used to be a Elizabeth hater. Why would you hate Elizabeth? She's amazing. I love Elizabeth. She's just so chill. You can be gay if they feel like it. Eagle Anecdote has her diagnosed as ASD. ASD? What's ASD? Autism? Eagle does look autistic. Yeah, alright. She does seem like she's autistic. It's fine. We stand our autistic girlies here. X's assistant? Oh. Damn, she's... What is this? What is this? Is this a new mode? Maybe? I mean... Imagine having to be an assistant to a man who wears boy shorts. Oh. What is this? I guess we can get some resources from this. I like the music. Or what is this? Oh no, it's one of those checkerboard games. Twitter kicked my grandma. Oh no! Hang your favorite Twitter boy. Wait. Autism spectrum. Yeah. Autism spectrum disorder. Twitter was your first 5-star. I'm sorry. I apologize that he was your first 5-star. You could do better. I don't know. I just don't trust anyone who wears boy shorts is all I'm saying. Without at least wearing, you know, sock garters? Nah. Twitter's cool. No, he isn't. Complete one invention and start rules and intellect. What is... Oh. Okay. I don't understand this game mode at all. Academic debate. Two researchers argued late into the night about a small detail. Their voices got louder and louder until they had written enough forms to color three whole chalkboards. Next day, spread a small note in the corner. What were we fight about anyway? Neither of us can even remember. Who's your favorite then? Who's my favorite character in the game? I feel like the game shouldn't lock critical infos in such niche stories, but Eagle's life sucks. All I know is that she's got like some issues about her dad dying. One researcher had a brilliant idea while showering at 3 a.m. Still covered in soap, he rushed out to write it down. Next day you can see he's placed a bottle of body wash on his desk, labeled for inspiration. What? Is he just gonna like lather himself in soap at the desk? Who's my favorite character? Well, that's easy. It's Anan. Acne, unmedicated autistic, her dad is dead, but she still thinks he's alive. Oh, I mean, she's just a kid, right? Double-blind experiment. To prevent your own biases from interfering, you conducted a double-blind experiment. In the end, not only did the researchers not know which group was which, even samples themselves seemed unaware. Nevertheless, the results still ended up falling than expectations. Yay, we did something. In fourth place, the invention from You Never Know Laboratory. Spatial displacement structure. Closed before noon laboratory. Perceptual residue. Unclassified matter unit. What are we inventing here? Rank number 1. Unclassified matter unit. Okay. So we're making science, everybody. We invented something. I don't know what it was. We invented trash. My favorite character? This person.
Welcome, Waisa!
I love her. She's best. She's the best. She's the best. She's the best. She's the best. She's easily just the best character. She might be autistic, but maybe she's just a psychopath. There's something wrong with her brain. I read her character story, and there's just something very wrong with her brain. She spends like her entire like young adult, or from her childhood to her young adult life, torturing this poor old man. She's just, I don't know. She's like baby Toph. She just fucking fucks everything up. I don't know what's going on with her, but she's something crazy. And also she's got a haunted flower. This is a simulation of the plots when they don't get funding. Eagle baby, yeah. Also, I'd like Yang Yue.
It is fascinating to see how the weather changes day by day.
She is absolutely autistic. See, when you say that,
we can apply this marvelous technique beyond its confines.
When you say that Eagle has
That
autism
way,
spectrum disorder,
there might not be so many unanswered prayers.
I'm like, yeah, but you know how many characters that it describes in this game? Like, Yang Yue is absolutely undiagnosed autistic. She is 100% undiagnosed autistic. Rigging. What else do we have? Voyager's an alien, right? Zolda's got mental illness. Alf's got mental illness. Recoletta's got autism, but she's not even real. Broom's got mental illness. Barrel's got mental illness. Sentinel's got mental illness. Nautica's something. Caprina is autistic. Definitely. Super happy about Noir because she's disabled and a director. I'm disabled too and I want to be an actor. I love Noir. I love Noir. She reminds me of one of my aunts.
Action.
I love her.
You're in my scene. In fact, the camera was rolling the moment
Nautica
you
suicidal.
stepped into my room. You would have known if you'd read the script in advance.
Yeah, Noir is great. I love her. She's kind of an asshole. She's kind of a terrible person, but you know, she's learned from the experience. Let's see, Nautica or Medicine Pocket is a chud. Something he's very sweet. Let's see, Jiao Nangzi never had an education. I got Anjonala, everybody. I don't remember ever talking about this.
You said it yourself. This is my room, and I may do with it as I please.
Okay. She's very sweet. I think she's also evil, but it's cool. Name day, mental illness, is disassociative or something, I don't know. Antisocial. Balloon Party, absolutely autistic. Absolutely autistic. For sure. Autistic. Enigma, he's just German. He's not autistic or anything. He's just German. Burton has CPTSD, complicated/child PTSD. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't that describe, right? All the child characters probably have that as well. Well, I guess except for August. August is innocent. What do you mean my ethnicity is mental illness? I'm sorry, it just is, alright? There's something wrong with Germans. And it's not medical, but it's something. Depressed Germans so the default. It's like, wait, who's your Oshi? Mesmer Jr. does call it complex type 2 trauma. Oh, for Burton? Yeah. I don't think CPTSD was coined back then, though. Eagle.
You're here.
Yeah, she doesn't. I don't know. Let me listen to her voice lines. How autistic is she? Oh, I really want this. I really want this skin. It's great. Let's listen to her voice lines. I mean, who's your Oshi? Yeah, who's your Oshi? 1910s. They definitely did not know what autism was back in the 1910s. 13 years old. She's grown up though, hasn't she? She has a new character card that's definitely older.
In the future, I hope both boys and girls can join the Scouts. Freely. It's cloudy again. What does Arlington look like now?
She's got a very American voice. And I say that in a way that's like, what do you call it? It's a very classical American accent.
The BSA number? I am so sorry. I don't have a number, but I will make every effort to do my best. Trust me, please.
But honestly, like listening to her voice line, she doesn't sound like a 13-year-old. She'll be 16 in 32 days.
You're here.
You? Oh shit, I'm your Oshi? That's crazy. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I couldn't possibly be anyone's Oshi.
Good morning. Let me help you put the tent away, please. Good morning. I will sketch the way you wake up now in my diary.
Okay, that is autistic. I was like, okay, she doesn't sound that autistic, and then it's like...
Good morning. I will sketch the way you wake up now in my diary.
That is autistic. I was like, oh, she doesn't seem very autistic.
Good evening. Please rest early. It's always right to have a regular schedule.
Schedule? Schedule? Did Americans say schedule back then? I'm pretty sure the voice actor is probably British. Well, I don't get being equivalent 2007 because they still aged through the storm. She still seeks the U.S. military.
The stars. They are so beautiful. If I stay longer... No! We should all go to bed. Good night.
She's cute.
Am I wearing it right? If you want to get along with another Boy Scout, extend your left hand and firmly grasp their left hand. This is how we greet each other. I have my father's military badge in my necklace. It will lead my way. All the soldiers were collecting badges. So was Father, wasn't he? When I collect enough badges, I will give him all of them. Tough, brave, never give up. You've done a great job.
Yeah, she does seem a little bit stiff. I wonder if that was a direction that she was given. Yeah, this child, you're playing an autistic child, but don't overdo it. Make it a little subtle.
Please praise me. Will you?
Oh yeah, she does have a little bit of monotony in her voice. It says, please praise me. Homete.
Yes,
Subtle.
I'm here. Do you need my help?
She's a little, how do I say it? The way she speaks her lines has a bit of a very even tempo.
I like photos very much. It's the arcane skill that allows people to never fade. Let's take pictures together later.
Yeah, she definitely has like a little bit of a interesting way of talking.
It is you who convinced me that even if I don't join the Boy Scouts, I could stand on my own. Be prepared.
Oh yeah, never mind. She actually has like a very stilted way of talking.
I will assist you to keep the battle under control. Hooah!
Definitely her accent feels almost mid-Atlantic, I feel like. Can't believe you don't believe me. I'm sorry. I don't know. And anytime people say that like I'm their Oshi, I'm a little bit like points at self. Me? You're Oshiing this guy? This weirdo? I haven't done anything interesting. I'm not that cool yet. At least like once I've like released like an original song, maybe. I don't know. Maybe if I like make a concert.
Forward! Ha! The eagle's eyes. Target locked.
I mean, you know, fighting... When people talk when they're fighting, they're going to be a little bit more toony.
Hang in there. Did I meet your expectations?
Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't think it's that subtle. I don't think it's that subtle. Does it say anywhere that she's autistic? Yeah, I don't see it. You've been staring at me for 5 minutes. Oh, my apologies. It's been 5 minutes and 23 seconds. I was just watching her lips. Okay, never mind. That is autistic. I was watching her lips and counting the time. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty textbook autism. She gets a diagnosis in her anecdote. No, even just this is already like, okay. That's unusual that you're so observant considering the weak arcane power. So it's not because she's an arcanist, it's because she's autistic. Lawrence? Wait, she joined the Lawrence? Oh, she joined the Lawrence Institute. She's not part of Laplace. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I can't wait for her new card to come out. She can be 16. She can be a rebellious teenager. Oh no. Shishunki. Puberty is shishunki in Japanese. I forget what the word for rebellious phase is. Let me look it up. Rebellious phase. Hankoki. Hankoki is a rebellious phase. Alright, we can get you dressed up, Adler. Oh my god, he's so handsome! What the hell? He's dressed up for politicking.
Cheek kissing, handshaking, hugging. There are many ways to greet people. Your hat patting being the most innovative among them.
What was he doing? Where is he going with the hat? He took a shower! And he shaved! Gotta go, I'll be back. Alright, see you later, Sonny. Thanks for dropping by, and I'm very happy that you consider me your Oshi. I think you could have chosen better, but thank you very much. Thank you very much. 7,000% multiplier. Her altar shares the same mechanic as Butterfly, static genesis damage. Okay. I remember for that story is that she's questioning if she can join Laplace, only for X to say, you can join if you're neither a boy or a girl. Huh? If you're a girl? What? What is Twitter trying to put her? What kind of weird, strange ideas is Twitter putting in this child's head?
If you have nothing else to say, I'll be off to my room.
If we tweet about us, you as a... yeah, no, go ahead. Tweet as much as you want. Tweet as much as you would like.
Arcanum is inherited mostly through bloodline, a phenomenon that is neither reproducible nor verifiable. The whole thing reminds me of the agnosticism that haunted me for a long time. But if it truly is unverifiable, its unverifiability must first be verified.
I just realized he kind of has a, well, maybe not a Korean style mid part, right? But definitely more like a mid part that was popular in the 90s. Mid parting is actually not even a new fashion trend. It was popular in the 90s in Hollywood and whatnot. It's just that the way that white people did mid parting is a little bit different from how Koreans do it. Koreans like to do it with a 2-block. But this is a little bit different. But it's still good. It's really good. Man's very handsome. He's calling Arcana out. Oh wait, no, the German person left. I don't know what he's saying.
Ein Unterfangen der Vergeblichkeit.
I don't know what that means.
Ihre Entschlossenheit ist nichts, was ich simulieren
könnte. Oh no, Sonny, I need you.
Selbst wenn ich mir die Pistole, die sie mir gab, an den Kopf hielte. Vermutlich sind manche Wahrheiten.
Dude is just launching into a full German monologue.
Verloren zu gehen. Ganz gleich.
He's still going.
Wie verzweifelt wir auch sein mögen, sie ans Licht zu bringen.
Okay, alright. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my man. Is there anything else here? Oh, I kinda want Barcarola, but I don't know how powerful what is it? Her abilities are anymore. I don't know if she's been, what is it? Impromptu? I don't know if Impromptu has been power crept out of the game. Marsha's next. Alright, I think that's about it for this stream. I don't know. Is there anything else this patch? Focus flashback. I don't know what that is. But you can get Unilogs? Oh, okay. Not a lot of modes, but this is a short patch. Technically, yeah. Oh no? Oh no? Oh yes, oh no? Oh no? What do you mean, oh no? どういうこと? FF is evil? Oh. Oh, huh. Alright. Anyways, that'll be it for our stream. Thank you everyone for coming today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys all had a lot of fun seeing my reactions to Depressed German Man and the potential yaoi. I still stand the whole, Ludwig x German Man, German x German. I think it works way better than with Ulrich. There was too little tension between Ulrich and him. They were too happy. But I don't know. Raven Man, Raven German, and German German. They had 10 minutes together and they're already about to make out. That's what I believe. Anyways, I think the fan art was completely justified, and I am gonna go fantasize to myself now. Anyways, goodbye! 今回の配信見に来てくれて皆さんありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。Let's Haku, let's Raven. See you later. Bye bye!